Hello there, my name is PolishLynx, welcome to Lucid9, and let's begin the showdown. No, well, not really, we are just going to class probably. I can only say as I follow a mumbling Misaki to class. I go on a long trek through the city with a 115-pound wave on my back. And this is what I get for it. What? 115 pounds? Okay, how much is it? Quickly. I don't know. That's the wave we don't use around the world. Okay, 115. Okay. 15 pounds. In kilograms, please. It's 52. That's light. That's really light. Maybe I should have just made Rui walk on her own. Nope. She certainly seemed fine by the time we ran to Mickey. Wait a minute. She certainly seemed fine. Rui walked to her classroom without a problem. Didn't she just sprain her ankle badly? So badly that she needed to be carried? Actually, when I take a step back, everything is just downright fishy. A seemingly random detour to the main street. A seemingly random make-believe running sequence. A seemingly unavoidable bridal-style ride. All the pieces fall into place. Looks like I will need to visit a certain blonde-haired troublemaker during lunch break. A certain Akira Karube. Classes get off to a dreary start. Yahiko naps through math. I almost follow suit. The teacher's voice is hypnotic and not in a good way. Elizabeth glares at me through English, probably because the teacher had me recite some Edgar Allan Poe, and I found it so stupid that I didn't even try to get the accent right. Sorry, Ernest, that we're not all bilingual like you, perfect self. Then it's world history. Our teacher arrives in a camouflage getup, proudly waving Isamu's city flag and screaming at the top of his lungs.
Okay, maggots, listen up! You think school's easy? You think this will be a cakewalk? Well, you're right, because this blasted place has gone soft. Back in my day, we didn't have those study guides. Textbooks, we had to write them ourselves, upside down, uphill, in the snow, both ways.
While my peers seem petrified, I only smile amusedly. If only all classes were like this.
None of you have any excuse to get less than a 90 on your test. So help me, if I see a single 80, I'll give you a taste of the old days.
Yahiko is sliding beneath his desk as if he wants to melt into the chair. The old days. The teacher's eyes flare with delight, as if he was waiting to be asked.
That's right, the old days. They'd be string us up by our uncles over a pit of hungry lions.
Yahiko squeaks and buries himself under his desk. Do lions even exist in Japan? Of course, in zoos.
Alright, maggots, let's get this party started.
Okay, it's actually a good text. I like it. I like that teacher. The teacher thrusts a heavy finger at the board, sending the test to each of our desks. Okay, I've seen the achievements and you know what? This might mean we will actually have to take our chances in the test. And you know what? It won't be easy, I guess. I don't really know. I'm worried. I haven't... Okay, the last test I took was basically at university. We have April now. In February basically, but except for that, in March, like my final exam, but it was more like an oral exam, so answer questions, right? And well, I passed it. But alright.
You've got till 11:25, sisses. Then it's Judgment Day.
With that, he flops on his chair, props his feet on the tabletop, and stuffs his face into a ragged newspaper. Are you ready, guys? I give the test a once-over. I should have studied more, but maybe I can bluff the right answers. What was Europe's rapid colonization of Africa after 1880 driven by? It's history. God damn it. I liked history in junior high. Well, not in junior high. In primary school, I was pretty damn good at it. And, well, but it's basically remembering stuff, right? In junior high, well, it wasn't that easy, but I was pretty good at it as well. Well, actually, I was second best, but one girl has like, I don't even know how, but her memory to the history was amazing. But I remember in the last class, in the last year, I had to basically say everything about the Second World War, and my goodness, it's good. I was preparing from that a lot, and well, I basically had to tell every event that took place, right? So from the very beginning to the very, well, not actually to the very end, but I really said a lot of stuff about it. Now I don't remember much. Alright, what was Europe's rapid colonization of Africa after 1880 driven by? Raw materials, strategic advantage, raw materials and new markets, heavy demand for workers in European factories. No, definitely not that. Interest in tourism and game hunting. No, okay, raw materials. That, okay, there is like yeah, that's the one. Raw materials for sure, so that's the thing. What does the ancient yin-yang Chinese symbol represent? Dualism, in which everything is in conflict and unreasonable. That's the concept of unity and artistic expression. Everything is opposite but complementary. Okay, that's actually easy, this one. Write the correct chronological order of at least 3 current world. Chronological? Current world religions: Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Islam, Christianity, Buddhism. I'll go. I think. Okay, Christianity is not that long. It's, well, 2000 something years, right? Islam, I would say, appeared even later, and Buddhism, I think it was even before Christianity. Let's go with that. What was the intention of China's Great Leap Forward? Expand Chinese influence into the Third World, industrialize Chinese economy, excel Japanese occupation from Korea. Okay, that's not this one. Economy for sure. What European practice did colonial Spanish Americans encomienda system emulate? Nepotism, manorialism, primogeniture. Nepotism, no. Primogeniture, I don't even know what. Let's go with manorialism. Studying, who needs studying? I got this in the back. What? Okay. I glanced around the classroom, gauging the reactions of my peers. They ranged from triumph to utter despair. Surprisingly, Akiko is the fastest writer of them all. Trumping Evian Elizabeth. Out of curiosity, I still peek at his test. Name. Calling people names is rude. Date. I'm not dating anyone right now. List several ways the Russians prepared for the Cold War. They wore really big coats and took medicines every 6 hours. Oh my god. Describe how Hitler gained influence in Germany. They produced a lot of chocolate until their biggest candy factory. It's funny, but on the other hand, he's so dumb. Is he for real? What major event incited the Japanese capitulation during World War II? The nuclear bomb. Yeah. He almost got this one right. Yeah, he go. Time for sign language. Sign language, okay. Your answer on question 3 is wrong. He grins and shoots me a thumbs up. What major event incited the Japanese capitulation during World War II? The Regal movie premiere. He raises his eyebrows at me. How's this? I nod encouragingly. Now all his answers will look down. That's more consistent. Return to my exam. The last question that remains is a long essay. Okay, don't tell me I have to write an essay. Elaborate on one of the following historical themes with at least 3 specific examples from covered material. Subjugation of humanity, economic inequality, wealth disparity, role of religion in society. So what do I do now? I don't know. Does it actually matter what I choose? Okay, what I would choose from this? Humanity. I will go with 2. Actually, there's no choice, right? Well, this will be easy. I select the first option and start rambling about how everyone sucks and is unbelievable power hungry. It's the easiest essay I've ever read. I finish with plenty of time to spare. After I handed my test, I take a moment to evaluate my surroundings. Oh, yeah, he's reached the essay. Perfect. He selected the second option, the economic gap between wealthy and poor. Let's take a look. I believe that the solution to all the conflicts and strife between rich people and poor people is that they should try to understand each other. Really, like rich people need to realize the hardships of the poor and try to do something about it. And the poor need to understand that not all rich people are the same. That's all he pens before he turns in his test. He's not really skillful. I could write this for about 1 page for sure. I'm pretty good at writing bullshit. He completely missed the point of the question, but that was an unusually sober answer considering his, well, Yahika. Rid of my entertainment, I stare into space and think about nothing as classes continue on. When the lunch bell rings, everything seems to happen at once. Misaki leaps to her feet, snatches up her backpack, and storms to the classroom door. I hurriedly tap her on the shoulder. Where are you off to? To track down Rui, of course. You sound like you're stalking prey. Who says I'm not? And obviously with no intention of slowing down, she barrels out of the room with a single purpose. As she does so, a group of girls race in the room, crowding around Elizabeth. Is this you, Elizabeth? You won the art contest. Gosh, is there anything you aren't good at? It's such an amazing painting. You're so cool. Elizabeth smiles at her group is unusually gentle. Thank you. She coughs delicately. Sorry, my throat is feeling a bit dry. Oh, stay right here. I'll get some tea for you. Hurry up, don't keep her waiting. Elizabeth smiles in appreciation as the groupie sprints out of the classroom. The whole display just makes me want to gag. Then Masato comes roaring in. I cringe expecting yet another sly speech for the track team, but he crashes past me, grabbing on one of my hapless classmates. You! Me! You started a bitter family feud, you ignorant whelp! What? I've never seen you in my life. You mess with my little bro, you mess with me, come here! Masato seizes the student's ear and drags him into the hallway, leaving a trail of gossiping students in his wake. Weird, I never knew Masato had a little brother. I see ya, dude. What? Where are you going? To see applicants for my amazing club, of course. Are you interested in joining? It's called the Happy Club. So I'm very glad that I have other plans. Have fun with that. He only beams. I will. And with that, he promptly disappears. That was only hectic for an ordinary school day. Well, at least it's convenient. Now I've left to my own devices. By the way, they said it's not dinner break, my god, lunch break, right? So maybe I should actually go and make something to eat for myself as well. I feel a bit hungry, but never mind, I guess. Alright, Takira, it's time to have a few words with you. I enter the cafeteria with laser focus, searching for the familiar head of blonde hair. I vaguely notice Yahiko gesturing exaggeratedly to a few skeptical students, but I pass over them. After a few minutes of circling the cafeteria, I still haven't caught sight of my intended target. Superoni search! I quickly whip around and come face to face with the subject of my search, a bright-eyed girl bubbling with energy as demonstrated by her tendency to bounce off the balls of her feet. Hey, Akira! It's been a while, Serge. I can't help but sigh. I can sense that the ensuing conversation will be a very long and difficult one. My name isn't Serge. I never said it was. Then why do you keep calling me Serge? Because Serge is short for sergeant. Kind of obvious. She stops as if that's an adequate explanation. And I'm hungry, so let's get some food. She skips to the buffet table to swipe her card. This girl, it's impossible to get a straight answer out of her. That was kind of straight answer. Akira is an interesting case. She and Rui joined drama club last year. That's how they became friends, or so they claim. It didn't take long for them to become close, and this year they are rooming together. Akira, well, if I had to describe her, I'd say she's free-spirited, doing her own thing in her own world. She doesn't really associate with us much, just Rui. She's a bit eccentric, so I suppose in a refreshing way. I suppose. When we've gotten our food, Akira makes her way to an obscure corner of the cafeteria and digs through her bag, pulling out a green and white plaid blanket with a flourish. I present to you Annette Diana Hanson, DN 18th. I crane my neck, trying to peek into her bag. Where? Here. She shakes the blanket. The blanket? The blanket. Oh, don't be rude. How do you feel if Annette Diana Hanson the 18th called you the human all the time? Use her name. I'm not going through all that effort just to spare the feelings of an inanimate object. She frowns at me, but gently lays the blanket on the floor. Don't come crying if Annette Diana Hanson the 18th exacts retribution on you for the grave insult you just made. I'm sure I will live. Akira only shrugs and settles on the blanket. A few students in the background send us bewildered glances. Why don't we just sit at the table? Why don't we just sit on the ground? Chairs are meant to be sat on. So is the ground! What? Well, that's actually true, kind of. Fine, you sit on ground, I'll sit at the table. Akira sighs and obliquely stuffs Annette Diana Hanson the 18th back into her bag. You know, if Rui and I are like peas in a pod, you're like this awkward leaf that's growing really far down the stem. I see you all the time, but we never actually hang out. That's what she said actually. It's not really fair. You choose not to hang out with us. On second thought, I'm not sure if I'd be able to handle Akira on a daily basis. Oh, Sarge, I never said it was your fault. Right. I gather myself as Akira takes a seat beside me and starts to dig in. The ankle incident. Just ask her about the ankle incident and this whole nightmare will be over. Something interesting happened today, sorry. Did you pretend that you were a cross-dressing touches? What? Guess not. Too bad, that would have definitely been interesting. Most brains have interconnected neurons, but I'm beginning to think that Akira's brain is structured without rhyme or reason, and I'm actually beginning to think that she knows about you wearing a kimono with a... What kind of cap that was? Something, whatever. No, retrieved and injured her ankle. Oh, no! Well, I don't think she actually injured it. She was running around on it just a few minutes later. Did you carry her? Yeah. Piggyback? Why does it matter? Oh, the healing power of true love. How I envy your bond. You see, love is like antidepressants with herbal infusions. Most of the time people just get involved so they feel good, regardless of the actual results. Actually, you know what? That thing was used in Defrag, I remember. That riding piggyback heals you to some point, but Bright style heals you even more. Faster. The process is faster. But sometimes, if your bond is really deep, it can actually physically heal you. Exactly. Only sometimes though, like maybe less than 0.0016%. Okay, it's 0.0016, whatever. 16, 10, hundreds, 10,000%. I carried her bridal side actually. Bridal side? 10 times the healing power. 10 times the bond. Like covalent bond or ionic, depending on the properties. Her way of thinking is impressive, honestly. I don't even know how she makes these associations. Look, Akira, can you just give me a straight answer? The angle of an answer is irrelevant, since an answer is an abstract concept, and therefore is not subject to angles in the first place. Right. Did you have anything to do with Rui pretending to injure her uncle? I plead the fifth. Isn't that American? Oh right. I plead the 38th. I can only sigh at this. Akira definitely had something to do with it. If past examples are anything to go by, she probably formed an elaborate plan and managed to convince Rui to go along with it. Look, I know Rui is your friend, but stop trying to matchmake us. Honestly, it's getting a little annoying. Just like how you pretend that you don't notice Rui's feelings. I take back everything I said about Akira being refreshing. She isn't refreshing at all, she's a muddler. Look, it isn't exactly your business, can't you just stay out of it? Oh, but it is my business more than you might think. That sounds ominous. Still, it will end up hurting Rui. Do you want that? Why would Rui get hurt? Just let me deal with it, okay? It's already complicated enough. It doesn't have to be. This is just too much trouble. Look, Akira, what you're dealing will only end up hurting her, okay? If you just want to bug me, that's fine, but leave Rui out of it. I scoop up my dishes and leave the table before she has a chance to speak. Maybe it's rude, but I'm not encouraging any delusional fantasies regarding Rui and me. I don't like that idea. They should be together. I head back to the classroom, spending the rest of lunch period half-heartedly studying. Afternoon classes pass by uneventfully. Elizabeth seems to be in a good mood from the praise of her groupies. She completely ignores me instead of hassling me. Ehiko is unusually quiet, even Misaki is all but silent. From her cloud expression I guess that her discussion with Rui didn't go too well. When the bell rings, I'm almost unsettled at how quiet the day was. The lull of the afternoon seems to settle in every crevice of the classroom, bringing a haze of sleep with it. The teacher's voice slips to an indiscernible drone as every student struggles to keep their eyes open for the few remaining minutes of school. There, students! Alright, homework dismissed. Eventually, everyone rolls to their feet, chatting amiably as they make their way out of the classroom. Only the 4th day of school, and we're already sick of it. Guess that's 3rd year for you. Yeah. Guess that's all the time in the school you were. For me. Truly. Hey Misaki, do you see the new episode of Government Shorter? Oh, of course, I turned in to the live stream the moment it opened. Oh well, it's the unexpected BFFS. So, what did you think? Well, when I saw the President Joy crates spontaneously... Wait, sorry, no spoilers. You know, since Yama might not have seen it yet. Oh right. How exceedingly generous of him. I thought it was entertaining as always. It was the best episode so far, wasn't it? It definitely was. Well, no offense, but I don't think the bar is set very high. What's this, man? Did you go for an audience friend? A wild Masato appears. Masato, my man! How was your vengeance? Wait, what? Some punk paid a group of boys to bully Masato's little brother cause he hates Masato. But I bet that Masa gave him a taste of his own medicine. Hell yeah, did. You pick a fight with one of Kurogane, and you pick a fight with all of them. Wait, won't you get in trouble for hitting him? He'll definitely tattle on you. Hit him! Yeah man, I locked him in a room and taught him the cluster decomposition theorem. Made him write a paper on it on one sitting. Somehow that sounds a lot more horrifying than just getting beat up. Hi, I don't know if we've met. I don't think we've met. Who are you? I transferred here yesterday. Misaki Kazehaya, at your service. She's super cool. She works as government usher and she's a model. That's cool. Name is Masato Kurogane. I'm on the track team. He stops there. We wait for a moment, expecting a more elaborate introduction. And? And what? That's all that matters, ain't it? Not the fact that he's the president of the Honors Club, or one of the top students in school, or a third year. I take it you enjoy track then? Hell yeah. Track is like water. Without it, you die. Track is like air. Without it, you die. Like fried chicken. Without you die. That's some dedication. Yup, and I'm staying this way. Or my name's Yama Ishimoto. That was uncalled for. Well, as long as you keep at it, I'm sure you can accomplish anything. Says every cliché movie ever. They ignore me and firmly shake hands. Looks like she's becoming friends with everyone. Everyone except Rui, ironically enough. So, how do you all know each other? She, Yama and Rui are childhood friends actually. Whoa, real? Why aren't Rui here then? An awkward silence falls between Misaki and I with a helpless Akiko in the middle. Huh? Now that you mention it, she should be here by now. You don't think she got called for cleanup duty, do you? We don't have cleanup duty, Akiko. The school pays for janitors. Same as in Poland. Oh, that would explain a lot. But that kind of sucks. I wouldn't mind something like that being actually a thing. How many years has he been at this school again? Hold on, someone give me a straight answer. Where's Rui? Misaki clears her throat and steals herself. We are not in the best terms of the moment, but I'm working to resolve the issues as soon as possible. You sound like you're debugging some code, Miki. But it's true, we are not getting along particularly well. Masato inches away from her, sounding cautious. I see. See what? You guys were just getting along. Masato turns to Miki with a grave expression. I don't know, man. Something about you seems sus. It's kind of harsh, but at least he told her up front. What? I should say it earlier, but yeah, you're not too nice. Don't you work the model industry? And you're supposed to be cutthroat and all that? It's not like I'm some kind of dastardly mastermind. Then what's the deal with you and Rui? I'd like to know that myself. She's day one ignoring me. They both stare each other down. None of us pitch. Alright, I'm going to track. He strides out of the classroom without any farewells or apologies. That was strange. Sorry about that, Misaki. Masa's not usually like that. Maybe he ate something funny. I doubt it. Well, this just got awkward. First Rui, now Masato's pushing Piggy out in the cold. Usually they are the warmest and most inclusive people I know, but this time... Something saved me. Anything. Huh? That was convenient. Yama Ishimoto. Login. Messages. Divine Master! Cafe de la Panx, 5 PM. Do not dare to be late or I shall dock your pay. Also, I insist you share your location with me. I'll go ahead and assume that this is from Shigure. Wait, isn't this on a voluntary basis? What kind of pay am I getting? And the final message. Wait a minute. Does your phone even support location sharing? The answer is immediate. Yes! But it's so old. Some implements improve with age. Ishiyama, unlike your brain, I predict. Why am I walking for this woman again? Whatever, I mash a few buttons to share my location with her. It's not like she will break into my house and steal my stuff, right? Since she's a detective in official capacity, she'd get in a lot of trouble. Wait, why am I legitimately entertaining this idea? This woman terrifies me. Dude, why are you smiling? Huh? Smiling? Grinning, as a matter of fact. Grimacing, not grinning. There's a big difference. Sorry, but something came up. Turns out that I have to go. Ah, that's fine. I have my club to see to. Oh, you have a club? Yeah, I just started one drawing. It's called the Happy Club. Oh, sir, but my work schedule limits my ability to participate in clubs. Oh, well, that makes sense. Whoa, smooth. She should go into politics. Who in their right mind would actually want to join a group called the Happy Club? Please, no one look into my groups on Steam or on my groups on my anime list or my groups on Hummingbird or anywhere. And then, ladies and gentlemen, fellows, I shall be off. See ya. Bye, Akiko, and you too, Misaki. Have a good rest of the day. Yama. Yeah. We'll see how the rest of the day is going in the next episode. And now I'm going to eat something. So, hope you enjoyed this episode and see you in the next one. Bye.